Hello, my name is Don Banton. I'm a Senior Technical Support Engineer for Quest. Today, I'll be talking to you about Migrator for Notes to Exchange, specifically Solution 177159, how to edit the global default settings. We're in the Migration for Notes to Exchange console, and I want to show you how to edit the global default settings. But first, I thought I would show you where to get the information on what you can edit. Click on View Documentation in the top left-hand corner, and then in the bottom of these, Program Parameter and Reference Guide, click View. You will need a PDF reader to view this information. Once the file has been opened, you can now search through here for program parameter components. You can see the different headings in here in the navigation pane on the left. For this example, I'm going to use errors to ignore. So you see we have a heading, square bracket, errors to ignore, and then an example down here showing us how to list sequentially each error. So error 0, and then we give the correct error code. If we take a look at another section, say the exchange section, you can see that under the square bracket exchange section, there are several different attributes that you can modify. And each one will have a description describing what this particular attribute will do. But for now, we're just going to go and try errors to ignore. The more popular of these have specific videos for them. If we go back to Migrator Notes to Exchange, go down to View Logs, and I'll just open up one of these and expand an error code. We'll just take a look at this error, and you can see that this user is downgraded to author mode. What this meant was in Domino, we would have editor minus delete, which in exchange, the highest level permission you could be granted would be author mode. For my example, this will be the error I wish to ignore. I'll just highlight it, copy it, and then go back to my documentation to reference. So it's just showing me here the sequential order and where I place them. So I will continue that in just a simple notepad file here. And you just continue down the list, creating the errors that you wish to ignore. I am now ready to edit the global default document. Just get this log out of the way. To edit the global default document, you go up to the top left and go Edit Default Settings. Now, to find the directory that you're looking for, as you can see here, there's square bracket general, square bracket exchange. Okay, you can just search in here for errors 2. Now, sometimes this will come down to, as an example here, an actual attribute with modifications. This one's mappy errors to retry, and if I go again, errors to ignore doesn't exist. Okay, so in which case I will slide down to the bottom. In the new space, I will copy my heading and all this information. And there we go. So I have errors to ignore and then the specific errors. You just then save and close. If I wanted to see if it actually was saved, I could go in here. And again, I'll just do the same thing. Search errors 2 and find next. I find the mappy errors to retry, and then I go down, and the next one is my heading, errors to ignore. To learn more about Migrator for Notes to Exchange, visit support.quest.com.